Welcome back to Art with Foxfoot Crafts. Today you guys are going to watch the time-lapse process of a 9-card art trading card set that I got. It was to make 9 different versions of Spider-Man's Black Cat. With these, I decided to try some new stuff, going through, trying some different poses, different styles. For this one, I actually used different color liner pins. Instead of just lining everything in black, I went ahead and used some other colors to give it a little bit more of a different feel to it. The interesting part about these pieces was trying to figure out how to do so much shading on just black and white pieces. And so Black Cat, of course, has her traditional black body suit, but trying to figure out how to give it the shading, highlights, lowlights, stuff like that. It's kind of a new thing for me, or I mean, I've done other pieces that have lots of black in them, but trying to improve my skills as an artist. So this set was definitely a really cool learning experience for me. Using lots of light purples, light blues, really pale grays, instead of just leaving something white completely. I tried a few different shading techniques, and overall I was really pleased with all of them. This set was just a blast. Like, I had so much fun coming up with my own versions. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but one of my favorite things to get to draw are customized, personalized versions of particular characters. So, you know, getting a commission that is, hey, I want you to draw me 9 different black cats in all these different styles. That's right up my alley, because it's the same character but different spins on her. So you get to see all the different ways that that character is done. This actually took me about a week to get these all completed. I had a couple family visits via Zoom and a live stream of the Valentine event, and so that I did have a little bit more going on than I normally do. So I apologize if you guys are checking out a little bit of a different area. I also have been trying a paintbrush, or a little just feather brush, to kind of brush away my eraser shavings. I had a card last week that I went to dust it off after erasing, and I crushed it and bent a corner up and was pretty upset about that. So in order to help, I am trying to dust away with a brush now. With this set, I wanted a variety of adult and kind of chibi, anime-ish, just kind of a whole variety of where it's obviously still Black Cat, but different spins on her. So different skin tones, different ages, different styles. So it was definitely fun for me. Another thing I kind of learned along this is, I'm hoping I can transfer it to my future art. Doing my dark colors last, or on top of the pale colors. I'm really bad about wanting to go ahead and do like the most common color on a piece first. And with Black Cat, it is in fact black, but I'm trying to do the lighter colors, the pale colors, and see, here I am with this one. I went ahead and jumped right on that black. But trying to get better about doing the lighter colors, the hair, the skin, and then doing the black on top of that. It helps keep it from smearing or smudging, especially with characters that have masks. So if I go through and I do the skin tone first and then add that mask on later, it looks much better. So shame on me. Right after I got done telling you guys, here I am doing the black first. I guess I mean more of the mask. Definitely where the colors are going to overlap. If I had colored her mask first and then done the skin tone, it does lead to more smudging. So going through and doing that mask after was significant. Anybody who knows that Sailor Moon is probably my favorite anime, so I kind of wanted to do one black cat that had a magical girl Sailor Moon kind of feel to it. And I also wanted to do one that kind of had the 90s X-Men feel to it, so that lots of curly hair like Rogue and the extra little armbands and stuff. And so these two were probably my favorite out of the set. And ironically, I remember Black Cat from the Amazing Spider-Man animated series from the 90s, and in that, I know she was a super soldier like Captain America, but she wasn't really a villain or a burglar in that series. And so seeing all of the reference pictures of her and all of the artwork of her where she is a villain, and then learning that in the comics she is more of a Marvel equivalent of DC's Catwoman was something odd to find out. I mean, I guess I should have known, and I've seen lots of artwork and I've drawn her myself that way, but it's still, watching the Amazing Spider-Man animated series, I guess that was really what I knew her from, and so that's kind of what my brain went to. So to learn that she had this other version, I don't know, it was an interesting thing. So that's cool to learn something new. Not really new information, but new to me about a character. With this one, it did kind of make me laugh after I got it inked. It really reminds me of Drew Barrymore, so that was not intentional, but that's totally who she looks like. Now with this set, we do want the piece to all kind of fit together, so I drew out a gemstone, used my light board, traced it through, and so that way the cards will kind of feed into each other and look good in a full set, but each stand alone as is as well. If I had done these a little bit smaller, I think the gemstone would have pieced together a little bit better, but with like the 90s X-Men style one, she takes up so much of the card that you don't get a lot of the gemstone on her. We will go ahead and add the Foxfoot Crafts stamp to all 9 cards. And time for our big reveal. I am super excited about this set. This is definitely very hard to let go of this set. I want to keep them. I know that there's a TikTok out there of a little kid crying that he wants to keep it, and that is definitely how I feel about this set. So it's great. It's going to a great person. I know that they're going to enjoy it. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the commission, and I'll see you guys next time.